Solicitors for the defendants said they'd be appealing against the convictions.
A group of Yorkshire surgeons are celebrating a major success in the treatment of cancer. Now the doctors in Goole plan to create a centre of excellence for their specialist laser treatment techniques.
Lasers have been in widespread use in medical care for some years, but it's claimed with only one dedicated centre in London for a variety of laser techniques, the time is right for Yorkshire to be the home of Britain's newest centre. Lasers can be used for the treatment of many diseases, but their use in cancer care is creating considerable interest. Today, Professor Kevin Mugissi launched the campaign for a laser centre in the town of Goole, chosen to attract expertise from across Yorkshire. By next spring, the laser centre will increase the number of NHS patients it takes from all over Britain. These are early days for the venture. Its backers point out that other pioneering techniques, such as transplant surgery, also took time to gain support before being more widely accepted.
A Leeds shopkeeper who was prosecuted for selling a lottery ticket to a child says he had no idea she was only 13 years old.
There were no lottery tickets or scratch cards on sale at this Leeds newsagent's today. It's the first shop in the country to be prosecuted for selling to an underage schoolgirl. At Leeds Magistrates Court, Mr Bashir pleaded guilty to selling the tickets to a 13-year-old and was fined £500.
You have to uphold the law, which we try to do, you know. At the end of the day, you're only human, you can make an error.
Today, the National Lottery regulator Oflot launched a crackdown on sales of tickets to children, with a telephone hotline to report shops selling to the under-16s. Tonight, Mr Bashir has called for a national identity card to prevent other shopkeepers mistakenly selling to underage children.
Well, that's all for now. Join us again tomorrow if you can. We're back with Look North at 6:30. Now here's the weather with Bill Giles. From all of us here, a very good evening.
The main theme of the weather forecast over the next few days, and indeed right the way through the weekend probably, will be fog and frost. Now at the moment we've got a lot of showers associated with that low, but as it moves away the showers will gradually die out. We've got a fair number around at the moment, most of them in the north, but one or two creeping across the Pennines, as you can see. But as we go through tonight, although there will be a fair number near this western coast running through the channel, up in the north as well, where they'll be falling as sleet or snow over the hills, most inland parts, in fact, becoming dry and becoming very cold too. A widespread frost tonight, right the way from southern England right up into Scotland. -4 degrees, the low, that's around 25 degrees Fahrenheit. And as those temperatures dip down, so we're going to find some fog patches developing too. Now you'll find these, I think, tomorrow morning, mainly through northwestern parts of England, stretching down through East Wales, through the Midlands too, and then down into the southeast. Some of them could well take, I think, a good part of the morning before they finally go. And it's going to be patchy fog. This is the worst sort of fog too, where you can suddenly drive around and come into visibility less than 50 metres or so. To the north, that's where we're going to have a little bit more wind. That's where we're going to have these showers, again snow showers over the hills. Now the fog, as I say, clearing away from most places through the morning. Then many inland parts, a dry day tomorrow. There will be these showers near these north-facing coasts and still some up in Scotland, but probably not as many as there were today. It's going to be cold over those snowfields in the north though, not getting above about 0 degrees, whereas down in the south, 7 or 8, that's up to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And then as we come into Friday, the wind's slacken off. It's going to bring in this weather front a little bit into the southeast. So I think fog and frost, the main theme, although down in the southeast, the cloud thickening up a little bit there, maybe the odd spot of drizzly rain about, really not amounting to very much at all, but the wind's freshening up just a shade. And then as we go into Saturday, again, fog and frost, the main theme. That'll be clearing away in the morning. And then some rain coming into the western part of Scotland later in the day. That's the forecast. Bye for now.
Friday night starts with a big surprise for this little girl from a very famous family. At 7:30, Gary Glitter presents the leaders of the Pop Pack. And for the Peckham Pack, there's an unwelcome guest at 8.
This woman, my lawful wedded wife, has been fertilised by a trotter.
Meanwhile, Super Sleuth Hetty is a little more restrained.
Just take the notes, please, Geoffrey. I'll do the theories.
A strong case for Friday night on BBC1.
What is wrong with young people today? Haven't they heard of Monopoly?
They're looking for something more exciting. Oh, please, it'd be so nice.
We live in a debauched, hedonistic age. Young people are addicted to pleasure.
Oh, that's not true.
I seem to remember that Saturday morning at the pictures could get pretty wild.
2.4 children tread the thin blue line tomorrow night on BBC1.
Wayne and Waynetta get raunchy, Kevin learns about the birds and the bees, and the old gits are in love. A hot night in with Harry Enfield and Chums in 45 minutes. Now on BBC1, the first of a two-part X-Files. What's lurking in the ocean? Could the truth be under there?
Ready now pour la gomme, allons. Préparez-vous pour la planche. Les bouteilles d'oxygène sont prêtes.